All right, really quick, just to get this out of the way. If you're not privy to what's been going on, I have been recently banned from Twitter, and given the direction my YouTube channel will likely be going, I shouldn't be long here either. Fine by me, fuck Google. And fuck Twitter. Fuck the mainstream media. Fuck everyone, to be perfectly honest with you. At this point, it's really hard to even figure out who to bother to trust. I have a handful of people who I actually like anymore. Egal, Finer Print, Viper Sword, Irate Alex. These are people who make videos that I like quite a bit. Magog, Morsca. And then there are other people who make videos that I don't watch anymore because they've lost their fucking minds. And they're like, well, you should have known better. I mean, if you weren't even paying attention to my kind of stuff, you should have fucking known better. Yeah, maybe I should have. Or maybe you're just a fucking shilling cunt.
There's no cure for being a cunt.
Someone who sees something on the internet or sees something in the news and decides that's what I'm going to do to make my fucking money today. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. How you go about making your money is none of my fucking business. But at the same time, if you want me to, like, back you as a, human being, I have to have some form of understanding of what you stand for. And most people don't stand for anything. They stand for whatever gets them views.
I guess you didn't see that, did you?
Everyone that does this is fucking pathetic. Which is CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, Breitbart, Newsmax, Newsweek, Time, The Times. They're all lying cunts.
There are no nations. There are no peoples. There are no Russians. There are no Arabs. There are no third worlds. There is no West. There is only one holistic system of systems. One vast and immane, interwoven, interacting, multivariate, multinational dominion of dollars.
Recently, I've been catching up with the Jordan Peterson controversy of the week because, whenever the fuck he shows up, something happens. Somebody's got to say some stupid shit that has nothing to do with him, but we're going to blame him anyway. In this case, the London Times.co.uk, you fucking dumb shit cunt bag motherfuckers. Fuck the bitch who did this interview. God, she sounds so sweet and British, brilliant, wonderful. You're a bratty little cunt. I hope you lose your job and you fucking never work again, but of course you won't because they want you to lie. They want you to tell bullshit. It sells. All of a sudden, people like me are talking because you put the story out. The story was bullshit, and that's what pisses me off, but you put it out there, and I'm getting the clicks, and now we're getting the ad revenue. People talking about the Times again. Yeah. Look how popular we are. You're rotten. You're terrible human beings, especially the fucking interview of that fucking thing. Fuck her. I hope nobody fucking talks to her ever again. Why would they? Oh, I hope you're feeling better. I really do. I hope you're feeling better, because then when I do this hit piece and you want to kill yourself, at least you'll be feeling better. That's my terrible British accent. I would do a better job, but she doesn't deserve it. In fact, her voice comes to me off like... Hope her fucking tits fall off. On top of that, I hope Jack Dorsey's head falls off. No violence against him. I just want it to just roll off. The lack of backbone that man has just can't hold up the weight of the ridiculous skull. There's no brain in there. It's just skull. Yeah, so needless to say, I'm a little pissed off. Usually I try to stick to comedy, and who knows, this might be funny. You might be laughing your ass off. Yeah, fuck the British. Not all the British. The British public, they don't have anything to do with this for the most part beyond the useful idiots who are just like, derp, I don't want racisms, and derp, I just want everybody to get along, derp. It's not how human beings work, you fucking morons. We don't always get along. Sometimes we have disagreements. Sometimes we're gonna fight. And if you ban people from fighting, it just causes more fighting and more explosive fighting because now they didn't have a chance to, let it off gradually. Air their grievances in a way that would be healthy. Instead, they had to be quiet about it and let it fester. And all of a sudden, they go fucking insane with guns and start shooting people because fuck it, everybody sucks. Let's just kill them all. Burn them all! That's how you create crazy psychopaths, which is what I think the fucking point is. I think that they are pushing to get people so riled up and pissed off, they freak out, they can pull in martial law and then be like, well, guess what? You guys don't have any freedoms because you guys can't handle it because you're just fucking children. No, we're run by fucking children. Greedy, selfish, bitchy, fucking whiny, power-hungry children who don't know how to do anything other than lie. They can't do anything functional. They don't produce anything. AOC doesn't produce shit. She comes on Twitter and babbles about some stuff. She goes on the fucking on her fucking webcam and just but does fuck all. She hasn't invented anything. She hasn't fixed anything. She hasn't put a policy in place to allow things to get fixed. In fact, she's putting in policies that are breaking things. And yet everybody's just like, oh, we can't criticize her because she's just a woman of color. And she's a bitch. She is a dumb bitch. Period. God, that's so sexist. Fucking Chuck Schumer's a dumb bitch. Period. Fuck Chuck Schumer. Hope he chokes on his lying fucking tongue. Because we are at a point where I understand lots of people are mad for a whole variety of reasons, and you're unsure of who to be mad at. You know, should I be mad at the white man because the white man's in charge? White man's not in charge. Rich man might be in charge. Rich white man might be in charge. But me, white man, not in charge. Not a fucking word to say that will be heard by anyone. I'll get banned. Does that sound like somebody who's in charge, you fucking retards? So, it's time to realize that literally every leader that we have elected in every country are cunts. Useless cunts that don't do anything but make their themselves better. Their own lives better. How can I prove it? Well, if you decide you want to criticize them, you get banned. If you go, hey, I think this election was a little goofy, banned. How am I the one in charge? How is Donald Trump the fascist? He's getting sued. If he really was a fascist, he would have started killing people as soon as Biden tried to take office. Well, he tried the insurrection. No, he didn't, you fucking retards. If you think that the Capitol riots were fucking insurrection, you are the most retarded person on earth. Which makes up literally the entire mainstream media. Was it a riot? Mm-hmm. Was it insurrection? If it was the most boneheaded, retarded insurrection anyone's ever seen. Nobody brought guns. Nobody was even burning the Capitol to the ground. They took our podium and fucked off. Oh, we should just condemn it all. Fuck that. I will not condemn the Capitol riots in the same breath that I will not condemn the BLM riots, even though I think the BLM riots were bought and paid for by the Democratic Party to add pressure to people so that they would vote against Donald Trump. Because, well, if we get rid of Donald Trump, there'll be no more BLM riots because they're clearly rioting because of Donald Trump. Well, that's not really the thing that they're saying. They're saying that they're rioting because police brutality, even if the numbers don't make sense. So I am actually happy that I'm banned off of Twitter because I don't have to read the dumb shit that certain people post who I had a lot of respect for, who I bought books from because their insight is interesting. But every now and then they just go and point their fingers at random people and go fascist Nazi. You want to know who the fascist Nazis are? Google, Twitter, Facebook. They're the ones that are controlling what people are allowed to say. They're the ones that are removing people for saying things that they don't like. I don't like it, so I'm gonna ban it. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg, you fucking android-looking cunt.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore.
All we have left now is violence. There's no way to come up with a compromise because they're just going to point their fingers at you and call you a racist Nazi, if not have you flat out banned at the same time. How do you have a conversation with that? How do you come to some kind of agreement with that? You don't. You acquiesce or you go away. Well, fuck that and fuck you. If you think that's the right way to handle things, Mr. Boogie, oh my God, I've been following you for years, and for the most part, I was kind of in awe of how you managed to kind of be like, I don't know if, I can understand, but I don't know. I don't know. You're a baby. You're a fucking child. Grow up, get off the fucking internet, and go out and do something meaningful. Sitting in front of the camera is not meaningful. I know, I'm kind of a hypocrite because I'm doing it too, but I have a day job, dumb shit. I actually help society out in at least the local sense. You sit at home, eating junk food, sitting on your fucking ass, going, I'm just the moral high ground authority here. I know I'm not perfect. I know that, but I'm the moral authority because I have followers. You're a dipshit. You have no function. You don't tell the truth. You sell what other people tell you to sell. The worst part is, I'm wondering if you're convinced of it yourself. That through your little fucking window of a worldview, known as your computer screen or your phone monitor, that you think this is the way the world works. You're literally no different than Seth Rogen, who looks at the world through his Hollywood lens in his monitor. To close out, I can't say don't be violent, because I can understand why you might be. I can't say don't be mad, because I definitely understand why you might be. But what I can say is, by going to work and doing nothing about it, putting your fingers in your ears and pretending you don't fucking hear it, or closing your eyes and pretending you don't fucking see it, or acting like it's just gonna blow over and go back to normal. It's not gonna go back to normal, you fucking high. Media, the government, and your corporations have proven that they can just walk all over you because you're just gonna take it. I ain't taking it. Not anymore. I don't care if I get banned. I'll just go to another site because there will be other sites until eventually the internet gets a stranglehold because we gotta control the misinformation. We need a Ministry of Truth. You wouldn't know what the fucking truth was if it bit you in the ass. So don't start setting up a fucking foundation of Ministry of Truth. That in and of itself is a fucking lie. So, Biden and his administration, go fuck itself. Trump administration, go fuck itself. Rudy Giuliani with his, you can go fuck himself. Steven Crowder with his, I'm gonna go and we're gonna fight the power, go fuck himself. Maybe I should run for fucking, something. Nobody would vote for me. I'm not nice. I don't sound political. I would go up to my opponent and go, fuck you. Because decorum, respect, none of that matters. That shit is dead. All we got now is lies, slanders, smears. If you're willing to be lied to day in and day out, can't help you. Just go through a life of blissful ignorance until you die, which will happen. You're gonna die. Nancy Pelosi's gonna drop dead one day. Chuck Schumer's gonna drop dead one day. Joe Biden, probably next week. Who the fuck knows? All the people in charge are gonna be dead one day. I'm gonna be dead one day. And all that will show for it in terms of history is that they were the lying cunts that they are.
Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.